I was just thinking about how in the creative industries we've been somehow made to believe that we can fail in creativity. And failure is definitely something that I have been feeling a lot in the recent years, but a little bit more about that later in this video. As much as this is very normal, it is to do with our goals, the definition of success, what we experience that is success. And it is all to do with the creative industries that we are in, whether we are learning the rules that are in that industry or if we are playing with those rules. And if we can make all that, doesn't mean that we fail. This is a massive topic, massive topic. Let's talk a little bit more about that now, but this topic is so big and I know that I'm going to talk about this a lot more in the future videos as well. So if you do want to see all those videos, then please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. So talking about goals and expectations, especially as part of feeling the failure. So this is something that I felt maybe in the past year and a couple years a lot. So I have another YouTube channel called Elena Does Audio Stuff, and in there I have now about 50,000 subscribers. A couple of years ago when I started it up, one of these goals that I had was to get to 100,000 subscribers. It's a lot. At one point, after doing it for a couple of years, I was in this rise. I was like getting a couple thousand subscribers per month, and it was going towards the 100,000K very, very fast. Something happened. I posted this one video series and it literally just changed the algorithm completely. Suddenly the subscriber amount, like the pace that all the subscribers were coming, it just literally stopped. And it was really hard to accept that maybe this was not going to happen, that maybe I wasn't going to get 100,000 subscribers in the time that I was expecting them to happen. And this statistic took over my life for a long time. And I do think that it happened mostly because I felt such a strong feeling of failure. And throughout that process, I understood that all this obsession over numbers had really taken away from my inspiration, why I started the whole channel in the first place. It also glazed my view on appreciation of the people who were there, like my Patreons and the people, still thousands and thousands of people who were watching my videos. As much as I can talk about all these things and feel now really confident about how I feel about that channel as well as starting this new channel, I still have my moments where I forget all the important stuff and I still feel a very strong feeling of failure, that I haven't done enough or I wasn't enough or my skills were not enough and so on. But the thing is that I have now the tools, the support around me to remind me that none of that is factual. It's just my fear and my self-love that needs a little boost at that moment. We all sometimes feel that we're not enough, and we need system on place that reminds us that we are worth it. We are worth it. And one big part of, especially in the creative industries, why we often feel like we're not enough and we really feel like we're the only ones who feel these feelings of failure is because often the industries don't showcase successful people that we see as successful, talk about the moments where they felt like they failed or they tried something that didn't really take off or they tried something that wasn't really it for them. We don't see when people learn. We don't see someone's journey, the beginning of journey. We don't see work that is unfinished. We just see the finished products and that's kind of it. We don't see them being a mess because we are all a mess sometimes. It's just the fact. Wonder why we have moments where we feel like, ugh, why me? Why can't I just get something right once? Though we all feel it. There is no failure in creativity. How can there be? But if you are in an industry trying to make a living out of it, out of your creativity, there might be some rules, general social rules that might apply to the stuff that you are making. But because I'm in the music industry, I'm going to use music as an example. Whole of my 20s, I was really lost in what kind of music I want to make. I was very confused because I like a lot of different kind of music and a lot of different kind of instruments and styles. So obviously, when it comes to commercializing it or selling it, branding it, it became very, very difficult because it's a bit of a mix and match. Music industry wants to have something quite clear that they can sell. So what I did is that I learned the rules. I learned what makes a commercial track, because the industries want us to be in a box, but uniquely in a box. So learn what the box is, find your voice in that box. And I don't think I'm alone with this. I'm quite multifaceted person. I'm interested in many, many things. And it's okay that we're not putting all our creative efforts and inspiration into one area. For example, I have the artist name that is the most monetized and more commercial is my artist name LNA, where I do house music. But then I have a secret techno name that I'm not telling anyone because I like making techno, but I don't want to put any pressure on it. I don't want to make it commercial. I just want to make my own techno. So I have a secret techno name. I also have my own name, Liina Turtonen, where I do this creative confidence stuff. And also I do sound design and so on. We have the choice to be multifaceted, to have these different areas, to categorize our creative output into different areas. We can give them different names, have different artist names. And honestly, when it comes to expectations and goals, it can get a lot more clearer. I know that as a LNA, my aim is to have a sustainable career as an artist. But as a Liina Turtonen, I can just be creative and not worry about what others think. When we manage our expectations, we know what realistic goals are. We also can manage our feeling of failure a lot better. It's still okay to feel it and we can't erase it fully because it's not really good to try to erase emotions generally, but at least we can acknowledge it and we can understand it a little bit better. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, the conversation about all these fun things continue in the Discord link down below. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, stay a little bit longer to check out my other videos. Okay, have a lovely creative time.